guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tosin for those that are new here. And in today's video, as you could have seen from the title, I'm going to be talking about my top 10 purchases of 2018. Now, if you know me personally, or you watch my YouTube videos, or you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm all about saving every little penny that you can. I'm not a frivolous person. I think I'm very prudent and I'm very frugal with money. And I know that people will be like, oh, life is for the living, you know, you work to spend your money, yes. But for the stage that I am in my life, I'm very careful. I like to, put my money into things that I appreciate and not just all these things that in a few months they would lose value. Everything that I'm going to show you in this video are things that probably maybe help my productivity, things that in some way, add value to my home life, my work life. So I'm going to be sharing all of that in this video. So if you'd like to know more, definitely keep watching. So I had them written down, so I'm going to take it from the top and in no particular order. I'm going to talk about the product, why I bought them, and yeah, maybe the cost depending on the item. So the number one thing I'm going to talk about in this video is my studio lights. Like, that's one of my top purchases of this year. Now, when I started doing YouTube, I didn't really invest in YouTube. I just bought like my camera. I had my camera before, then I just bought like 2 umbrella lights which I use, and my ring lights which I use for my house in Nigeria because the lighting in my room wasn't so great and if I wanted to do my makeup at night. But since I moved to the UK, I noticed that because it's the winter period, it gets really dark on time. Obviously, like by 4 o'clock is already dark and I'm not able to do videos with my natural lights. So what I did was I decided to invest in good lights. I thought about it so hard and I'm like, gosh, like, am I really going to spend all this money for just lights? And it probably, I didn't want to pay for all these lights, film videos, and then my light bills in the house will go or skyrocket. And I wasn't willing to spend like £2,000 or £3,000. I'm not a videographer, I'm not a photographer, I'm just a YouTuber. All I just needed was lights that you can see my face. Now my past 4 or 5 videos have actually been shot in the night. I don't know if you noticed, but I've been using lights. Now I got a lot of lights, but because of the size of this, my filming room, I haven't been able to utilize everything. But when I was buying it, I was actually aware of that. So I bought it for the future. So when I move to a bigger house, or when we move to a bigger house, it would be of better use. So I bought 2 softbox lights. I bought a stand light. I'm going to try and insert pictures of what I mean. A stand light that has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, 2 of that. I bought standalone lights. I bought backdrops because I intend to do a lot of things in the future more creatively, so I knew that those were a good purchase. And when I had the cash, I'm like, what, just instead of using this money to buy dresses, why not use it to buy good lighting? And because I run a business, light is really important for my product photography because I take a lot of in fact literally all my product photos myself, so I ensure that I need a light setup that works and I'm able to take photos, and a backdrop that is white or whatever it is that matches the aesthetic of what I want to do. So that's the number 1 purchase for this year. Number 2 purchase of this year that I bought is my sewing machine. I absolutely, in fact it should have been my number 1. It's such a lifesaver. I use it to make my wigs, I use it to slim fit my clothes, I use it to stitch anything in the house. If our bedding tears, my husband is now so infatuated with the idea that I have a sewing machine. So anything that tears, anything that rips, maybe could you stitch this please? Could you use a sewing machine to do this? But I'm grateful that I'm able to be that, how would I put it, to be that hands-on in the house, and we don't need to spend money, sewing things. If you watched my 10 things I miss about Nigeria video, I talked about I missed my tailor because I felt like if I had any tear or anything, I could just drop it on my way to work and she literally would have charged me not less than £1, to get it done. But here right now, it probably even costs more to amend clothes than to actually buy the clothes. So I just thought buying a sewing machine was a really good investment for me. Another thing that I bought this year that also has been so useful is actually something I bought not too long ago, and it's my drawer set. I shared it in my organization's video, and the drawer set is just amazing. Like, it helps me to keep myself decluttered. And by the way, shout out to every single person that not only watched that video, you actually did what I asked you to do in the video, you followed my guidelines, and you actually sent me pictures. You guys are the real MVP. So that's my declutter video. So if you haven't watched it, make sure you go and watch it. I'll link it in my description box below. So I bought this drawer set and it helps me to keep my products organized, my hair products, and I have a lot of hair products. I run a hair business, so I'm constantly trying out new products. I do hair reviews, so I'm constantly like having buying new things or things that I feel like can just help my hair to look, laid. So I have a lot of hair products and I need a space for them. And this is actually amazing. I love the like graffiti, or I don't know what they call, like this kind of matted kind of effect that it has. I like the fact that it's white. I like the fact that it's sturdy. I absolutely love it. So that's another really great purchase that I love. Another thing that I bought this year that also was, in fact, I think it's the most expensive thing on my list, is actually something that I cannot hold, which was more bandwidth server for my business. So I wanted to, you know, transfer my websites and everything to a larger server and just ensure that I have more space, you know, more security. I bought lots of certificates, I had a lot of plugins, I bought a lot of things this year for my business, and that was really like something that was really financially, you know, I don't want to say heartbreaking, but it really cost me a lot to, you know, pay for. I spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of naira. And it wasn't like as if, no, I just had like $1 million and I just put it to buying stuff. No, it was things that I, you know, January I'll buy this, June I'll buy another one. But the cumulative was actually a lot of money, and I'm so proud of myself for actually taking the plunge and depriving myself for a lot of things just for the purpose of that. So yeah, that's one thing that I bought this year that it's literally one of my top purchases. Another thing that I bought this year is actually a lot of things that I bought this year was for my kitchen. If you follow me on Instagram, you know places I spend most time is my workspace, which is here, and my kitchen. I cook a lot. I think I cook a lot, and I like nice utensils. I like nice utensils because I find that my husband is really frugal when it comes to utensils. And when he was a bachelor, he had a lot of stuff that for me they weren't good enough. We had to replace them like every 3 months or every 1 year. And I'm not about that kind of life. I'd rather, you know, close my eye and buy that expensive knife or pot or something that I know that will last a long time than buying cheaper things and I'll have to keep, you know, changing them. So this year I bought a couple of things. I bought a really good knife that I'm so proud of. It was really affordable. I think it was a little bit under £10 for one knife, and it was such a good purchase. Like, it's a knife that I can actually cut yam. I'm going to put all the details of the knife. I actually bought two. So I bought that one knife and the other one was like a butcher knife because we actually buy whole chicken here. I buy whole chicken, Bio buys whole chicken, so we buy a whole chicken instead of the pre-cut one. So sometimes it's a bit difficult, you know, cutting the bones and all that. So I actually bought a butcher knife as well. Those two are really sharp. If you're looking for a good knife, I've got it from TK Maxx. As I said, I'm going to put all the details, and if I find links, I'll try and put them in the description box as well. So that's one thing that I bought for my kitchen. Another thing that I bought for my kitchen that I absolutely love, it's a new pan. Now, I bought about 4 pots and 2 pans this year, but I'm going to talk about one that I really like, and it's this beautiful white pan. I love this pan so much. I don't use it for anything, you know, that kind of pan that it's just so aesthetically pleasing. I don't use it to fry anything too deep. I just use it for omelets. I use it for pancakes. I like the fact that you don't need to grease it too much. You don't even need to grease it, to be honest, most times. Wherever we want to fry. I like the fact that it's non-stick. I like the fact that it's just white and it's just gorgeous. And I think it was on sale. I think the original price was about, I think, £35, and I think I bought it for either 15 or 20 pounds. I can't remember, but it was on sale, and I absolutely love it. So it's a really beautiful pan, and I think you can tell how much I love the pan. So that's another thing that I bought this year that I love. Another thing that I bought this year in my kitchen is this, you know, sharing platter, what would I call it, ceramic bowl. When I saw it, I was just like, oh, this is amazing, because I had seen that in Nigeria a lot. When I was in Nigeria and I was renovating my parents' kitchen, I actually saw that at Lagos Island, I think at Holloway or Kiari, that's where I saw it, and it was like maybe 5,000 naira for one, and it was so small to me, and I was just like, I'm not gonna pay 5,000 naira for this small ceramic plate. Maybe I didn't price well, maybe the woman was, you know, cheating me. I said to myself that I wasn't going to pay for it. So when I came here and I saw it, I'm like, the Holy Spirit is speaking. And I actually eventually paid the same price for it, but this one was a lot larger, and I felt like it gave more value for money because it looked like it was a better quality than the one I saw. So it's really nice. You can actually put nuts in it, you can put chin chin, you can put, like, you know, finger foods, like, just, it's really great for sharing. I can't wait to use it over the holidays because I'll be hosting a couple of people at my house. So that's another thing that I bought. Another kitchen essential that I bought is this tray. I love this tray so much. This tray is like a work, eating, bed friendly, breakfast in bed kind of tray. I just put it like over my leg. I like the fact that it has legs that you can actually clasp up, and you can also bring it down. So I use it to eat. I use it a lot. When I bought it for £7 at Lidl. My husband was saying, why are you spending £7 on a tray? It's too expensive. I'm like, no, it's wood and it's pretty and it's functional. And I'm so glad that I bought it, because when I went to TK Maxx, I actually saw the same tray, a lot smaller, and I think it was costing around the same price, and I was just like, you know, I think I got a really good value for money. And because it's wood, I know it's going to last a long time. It hasn't changed color since I got it, and it's something I would totally recommend for your house. So it's really nice and I love it. Another thing that I bought this year that was totally amazing is right behind me, which is my shoe shelf. I shared this also in my declutter video, and I absolutely love this shelf. I had one before, but it wasn't enough because when I went to Lagos, I sold a lot of my stuff, which I also shared in a previous video. And when I came back, I thought, you know what, it was just enough. But I realized that I had couple of bags. My brothers had brought some things to the UK for me previously, and I didn't unpack, so I knew that I needed more space just to be more organized. And it's the bookcase from Argos, and I absolutely love it. It's a bookshelf. I'm going to put all the details of how much it was and where you can buy from. I think it was about £48, and plus delivery and everything, I think I paid about £53 in total for this shelf. Yeah, so that's another thing that I bought that I love this year. Another thing that I bought this year as well that has just been making me happy is black soap, Alata samina. The name is so hilarious. I remember when I told my husband was like, Tosin, please just stop. What is Alata samina? I actually put it on Instagram as well, and I found out people were like, Tosin, what is Alata samina? It's actually a black soap. I legit love this soap. Let me tell you how I heard about this soap. So when I was in Lagos, I think in July, I went to a store to just get soap to bath. Now I like black soap because I felt like it's cost effective. A tub usually costs under 1,000 and it lasts a long time, instead of me buying like smaller soaps all the time and having to change it. I just thought it was good, it's organic, or it's natural. No, let me say organic. It's natural, and you know, just saves money. But I saw this lady and she was putting like 5 of the soap in her basket, and I'm like, why are you buying so much of one particular soap? And she wasn't reselling because I overheard a conversation. She was talking to someone on the phone. The person was telling her to clear the entire shelf of that product. And I'm like, me too, let me know why they want to clear the entire shelf. And I saw it and it was so affordable. It was literally like 610 naira then. So I bought a small container to try. And when I started using it, I saw the difference immediately. First of all, it lathers so beautiful. I use it from my head to my toe, not on my hair, from my hairline to my toe, and I love it. Then also I noticed that it made my skin, it cleared up my skin. Now I'm not saying that it has any, you know, anti-inflammatory or antibacterial qualities, but I don't know what it is. So that soap is this particular one, not the green one, the yellow one, and I just love it. And I don't know if you think I have nice skin. I've been telling everybody about it, and so a lot of my friends, and I told Hallelujah about it when she started using it, and she loved it, and everyone started giving compliments about her skin as well. It doesn't lighten, it doesn't bleach, it's just black soap that just helps to, you know, mute out discolorations. It's very good for your skin, and it's just lovely. Another thing that I bought this year that I knew that it gave me serious value for money was my braid wig. I wore that wig, I think, in 2 videos, which was my I'm back video and the spousal visa video, and I got a lot of messages, private messages, emails asking me where I got this hair from. I got this hair from my friend's salon in Nigeria called First Impression. I actually paid for the hair. It wasn't a sponsored hair. I paid for it, and it's one of my best purchases of the year. It's so functional. It's easy for me to go out. I just pop it on my head and I'm out the door. I don't need to glue down anything. I don't need to lay anything, no curling. I still like the fact that you still look put together because the braids are so neatly done, so it looks like you actually put effort when you did it. Whereas with wigs, if you don't curl and you don't brush, you just look like a scrub, and we don't want that, okay? So yeah, that's one of the best purchases of this year, and maintenance is so easy for me. All I just do is, you know, comb it with a rake, comb through, and finish. I don't even apply oils, and if there are flyaways, I just trim it with the scissors, and that's it. Another thing that I bought this year is my Wonder Bra. Now, I first heard about the Wonder Bra a few years ago through my friend Biola, and I bought it and I loved it. I used, you know, when I say you use the last penny out of a product, I used that bra so much. It was just perfect. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm on the bigger size. I have bust, like I'm a DD, I'm a double D cup, sometimes an E depending on the style of the bra, and I just needed a strapless bra that I can wear in clothes, that maybe clothes that have mesh, and I would not have to be, you know, my bra strap would not be showing, and this is the one that actually does the job. I don't have any other bra that is that good, that gives that much support, lift, and it's just easy on my back. So that was a good bra. So when I noticed that the one I bought was already getting weak, I was like, you know what, I needed a new one. Frugal Tosin was like, you know, well, let me wait till Christmas when they're on sale and I'll buy another one. But I waited and waited. I still needed to get a new bra because the other one was getting slack. I've had that for I think almost 2 or 3 years, and they were not going on sale. So I closed my eye, carried my £40, went to House of Fraser, got fitted, and got myself a new bra. So that's one of the things I know that I'm going to use it. But this time I'm going to be more careful. I won't wash it too much with hot water. I won't do anything. I'll just, you know, be more careful so I can actually, or maybe get another one. I have it in black. I'm going to get it in nude as well. But £40 for a bra, it's a lot of money. To me, it's a lot of money. But let's see what the Lord can do. So that's another thing that I bought this year that I absolutely love. So yeah, those are 10 products that I bought this year, my 10 top purchases for this year. Now trust me, I bought a lot of things this year, obviously because I just moved and I needed a lot of stuff. Literally everything in this room besides my clothes and my shoes were bought, like my mirror, my lights, everything, the things that were gifted. Obviously a lot of things that I bought, hangers, but I just felt like those ones were not worthy of, you know, they add value but they're not life-changing. They didn't do anything to me that I was like, I remember, you know, I know why I bought this thing. So yeah, those are every product, or those are the 10 products that I'm willing to share about this year. And I wanted to make sure that everything that I mentioned were things that were affordable. I think the only expensive is relative, but the only expensive thing was, you know, the things I bought for my website, the lights, and the sewing machine was affordable. I think it was about £70. And the braid wig as well was about 35,000 naira, which is about £70 too. And every other thing was actually really affordable. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'm going to be releasing more videos for you before the end of the year. I think I have 2 more videos to put up before the end of the year. That's 2 or 3. And then we'll take a break, and then next year. And yeah. So let me know one thing. Let me rephrase. Let me know one thing that you bought this year that has really added value to you. Yeah, it could be anything. So yeah, let me know in the description box. Don't forget to like, to share, to leave a comment, and to subscribe. Till next time, stay blessed. Bye bye.